Alright guys, you behave for now. I'll pick you up at 5. Do your work. Bye. Oh hey there. I was just throwing Johnny off at work. He's he's a good worker. He'll deliver whatever needs to be delivered. So yeah. Welcome back to the JFS server, the JFS vanilla Minecraft server. I am Flux as usual, and I promised that there would be another episode in February, I think. But there wasn't one. Because I didn't make one. Simple as that. Oh, there's new things. Oh, what is those new things? I don't know what they are. Actually, I don't know what they are. So yeah, I said I had something to talk about. I don't really know totally what I was talking about. So maybe I had something to talk about. But I was looking at das Overviewer and saw something interesting around my builds and thought I should probably record this before I go check it out, because it could be a prank or it could be nothing. Only thing I know is there's something built around my place, so let's have a look. See. Oh, creeper despawned? Creeper despawned. So I haven't looked at it. I didn't really get a good view from the overview, but it looks like there's something over here. And I kinda already see my face. Oh. And I see something else. A wheelchair. So let's see what this is. Is this a turtle? Ah, turtle Jesus. What does this? Seems you have problems with your eyesight, so I went ahead and bought you some old things I got from our old friend, Old Man Dan. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Dan. Hopefully they will be of use to you. Shostna. Ah. I think it's glasses. My glasses. I don't think I have problems with my eyesight. Oh, Dan's wheelchair. I'm not that old. I'm pretty sure that Dan's wheelchair had a rocket power. Where's the rocket power, Shostin? Where's the rocket power? So I guess this comes from me correctly asking if that was Turtle Jesus. It's just there's nothing else, right? No. And I haven't done anything else around here, so this is what it is. Actually, it could be a turtle. GG, Shoston. Can't blame it. Maybe you need glasses. You're the one who apparently builds turtles. Hello, rabbits. I was supposed to make a rabbit machine. A rabbit machine? Something like that. And I haven't done it yet. So I brought some rabbits here, but then I'll send them off to a farm. They'll all live a happy life. Rabbits are cute. I would love to have a rabbit. Like after, like, I guess it's a few years ago now, I visited some of my friends that had like a couple of rabbits. They're the cutest thing ever. So now I follow rabbit Twitters. Like, if you look at rabbits when they eat, it's the cutest thing ever. I actually did have rabbits once. I don't remember much of it, but when I was somewhere in the age of 0 to 5 years old, probably about 100 years ago, we did have rabbits. I don't know what happened to those rabbits. They probably died or went to the farm, or we got rid of them, gave them to somebody else. I have no idea. Yeah. So what I'll spend the rest of this episode talking about, I guess, is I'm gonna talk about UHC. I don't know. Yeah. Let's talk about UHC, and I'll go somewhere where I can show something. So a few months ago we did UHC 20, which I proved to be the king of UHC once again. The only person who has played the last 3 UHCs, and I haven't died since UHC 18. I am a sole survivor, and well, I should have won that UHC with Muckluck as well, but that's another story. So there's a lot of talk about UHC, and understandably so, because some people have voiced their displeasement with UHC, or they want something different, and I think that's fair. Honestly, from my point of view, I love UHC. I love the vanilla UHC. I don't know what this is about. Anyways, I have a hard time, like, I have a hard time getting tired of something we only do 4 times a year. Like, at max, if you miss one, it's 3 times a year. Like, that's not really a lot of time. So I don't really get tired of it that easy. So I definitely, by the way, Sal, mix and fix this. There's a lot of ideas going around, and I think it's fun. I think it's a good idea to try some different things, even if it's modded things and that jazz. But I don't necessarily think we need to replace UHC, like the normal UHCs with it. I think we have some perfect opportunities to just add on extra things. Like, again, we're doing it like 4 times a year. It's not something insane. We still have a very great number for the UHC. It's not like we're down to like 10 people or something, which we could honestly still do a UHC with, but we usually have around like 15 to 20 people each UHC. That's not a bad number. Next UHC isn't that far in the future because we're going to do it on the server's anniversary. I think the anniversary of the season 1, which is coming up on a Saturday soon, and we'll do it there, which is kind of cool. This is Mixon's ice cream truck. It's kind of cool. Like it plays sounds. And I'm gonna put this back, and it's ridiculously cheap for some reason. This is by the way, that's not where you place an ender chest. You either place it inside your shop, or you use one of the ATMs that are around the city. You don't just place an ender chest here. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong, Mason. Find a place for it. You can even place it down here or something. Anyways, what did I have to say? Yeah, I am the greatest at UHC. I am the king of UHC and all UHC. Yeah, I'm pretty much like, I'm at the point where I can honestly say I've done things I want to do in a UHC, so I'm not worried too much about like doing anything special. I just want to have fun with the UHCs, and that's also like what my plan was last season. And like now I won 3 times. I survived 2 times. I've had a few kills. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna show that off. Yeah, I've been Iron Man. I've been First Death. I haven't had First Blood, but I don't really care about that. Is there anything else around here? Have I made anything down here? So I've pretty much done all I want. Like now not really. What I want to do is I want to have like an ace rate, like his season. I'm bad with numbers. The season where he kills 6 people, including me. Sad face. Then yeah. Well, back to that other. I don't like this. I don't like the sign being out here. I'm gonna go away. Yeah, definitely. But I would love to stay vanilla. I would also love to do another single player season, but not many people would agree with that. Even if we did like a shorter one with like where we had less people, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Not an official one, at least. Maybe you can arrange something else. I don't really know. Let's go up here. Secrets. So I like the idea of doing other things, but usually I think like, well, they're interesting. Like the obvious one that has been done a million times is like the Dragon Rush UHC, which I've never really been a fan of, but it is an interesting, nice twist and turn. But then we had the cities. It's like a normal thing now that we moved the borders and stuff like that. But yeah, so just to explain a little bit what we're seeing here, I'm trying to make a hole through the nether to be able to put a rail into the gold farm. But there's so much bedrock to take away. It takes such a long time. I'm doing it with like headless pistons, and I kind of need to remove multiple layers. I think like if I could get like a 4x4, it would be probably enough to put a rail down. But still, if I want to get rid of like this, I need to make sure there's like, I think it's like a 6x5 around it on the level above. So I need to move more bedrock. So it does take a while, unfortunately. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing up here. Oh, I also moved something here. Also, I put a rail up here. I'm not sure if I might change it around after looking at it, because when you look at the rail from down here, yeah, it goes a little, yeah, I might change it around a bit. But technically there's the functional rail going up there, and I'm just gonna quickly show off how it works. So we have, so technically there's like the 2 stages. By the way, if you don't know, this is just a gold and technically flesh drop. It's not an XP farm currently. Could eventually do an XP farm. I actually would think, like, if we did an XP farm, we could like do it another place up here, and they wouldn't interfere with each other. So it's currently a dropper sitting here and a dropper sitting. I guess I think both of them are activated by it. Aren't they? I think they are. So you need to turn this on. This makes another noise, but that shoots down and shoots up, if I remember correctly. The shoots the flesh down, shoots the gold nuggets up. So you need to turn this on for this actually to work as it should be working. Then we go all the way up top to what I believe is the best spawning spot for a zombie pigman. So technically, you can don't damn it. Technically, you can stand up here, and the zombie pigman will spawn. The gold will transfer up here. It will go in here, or you can craft the gold you want and stuff like that. And how do I just fly down here? Yeah. So technically, yeah, you just need to go down again after you're done, after your AFK session or whatevs. I don't know if it's actually needed or not. I don't know if it does anything to the server keeping it on, but I would suggest turning it off anyways, and then just leave. Like, I don't know if anybody, what the impression is of anybody that this has never been like. The idea was never to make like a personal gold farm. It's always meant to be public. So yeah, feel free to use it. When I get done with it, there will be a rail going all the way down from the nether hub up till the first layer, then to the second layer. But it is a little time consuming doing this. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest. But yeah, that's one of the few things I've been working on. I haven't really been working on too many things, so it's easier just to make a one wide. So this works here, but it doesn't really work with the placement. And nobody really wants to climb a huge ladder, so. Hi, guy. So I kind of was talking about something. Yeah, so definitely there's like twists and turns you can do with the UHC to make it more interesting. And people are right in the fact that people are so good at playing UHC now, at least from our community, that everybody knows how to do it. Rarely we see anybody die in the early episodes. The only case there really was of that was season 18, I think it was, the one where our team put muck and Salva won kind of by default. Actually, I want to see if there's anything new in March Night. I don't think there is. So yeah, like that season had people dying every episode, and except except from like a bad ending to the UHC, a very comical, silly ending. It was actually, what's up with this? Why are people doing this? Stop trying to trap each other. Be nice. So yeah, like that season, like we had people dying every episode, while a lot of other seasons, most people, if not all people, died in the last episode, basically. I don't think there's anything new around here, unfortunately. And obviously you would want, it would be nice to have people dying, like more spread out, but it's kind of hard, and at the same time, it's like you only have max 4 chances a year of doing this. You don't necessarily want to die early. You don't want to take the risk. Obviously, there's some risk reward in it because, like, and I guess that's why some other UHCs try to do like stuff like golden heads or some kind of regen if you kill somebody, which could be kind of a solution. But I don't think you want to take too much away from the original vanilla game. But I definitely think like a good option would be, I actually wanted to try something here, and this might totally ruin this. Maybe with a different kind of lock. I would like personally prefer like to try and do other alternatives, like do like what's it called? The Hermit Quest, something like the Hermit Quest that Hermitcraft did, which thought was an interesting idea, and basically just try and like do more like different group PvP events. It doesn't necessarily have to be like maps like Calamity, but it could be, or capture the what's it called, Race for the Wall, which is not really PvP, I guess. But the thing is, like, trying to reinvent the wheel when it comes to UHC is very hard. The staying power of UHC, while I guess it has reached the point now that it's not as popular as it used to be, it's still a very popular thing among some groups. In the total picture, obviously less. But I definitely see this, a lot of people still doing UHC and stuff. You don't really see much of like the UHC servers that they used to be, but that's probably a different story. Yeah, I'm all for like trying different things, but I don't really want to get away from the UHC as it is, as the vanilla thing it is. But I'd definitely like to try alternatives that doesn't necessarily take over for a UHC, and like adding in a few events during the year is that really that big of a problem? We're only doing the UHC 4 times a year. We don't have any other normal schedule events, so I don't see an issue with it, to be honest. But I don't know really if saying this does really a lot, because yeah, it's not really a lot to say, but I still love my UHCs, and that's that, I guess. I think like a lot of it comes down to like the players' attitudes towards the game as well. Like if you really want to limit players, you have to limit them by like saying, well, only only level 1 enchants are allowed, for instance, because while there are definitely cases of people. Oh, this turtle. There are definitely cases of people like not being able to find diamonds or something and having to go to caving a longer time for that. I think it's mostly the enchants that actually delay the game as it is now. So if, and I guess technically it would give more even fights, but then again, like, if everybody comes to the battlefield or everybody has level 1 enchant, it's kind of the same, but it could take away some of the grind technically, I guess, but I'm not sure if that's a good option at the end of the day. But that's definitely a big reason why people would keep grinding. Obviously, giving a reward for killing people would be helpful in some degrees, but I think that would be like a season to season theme. Like, I think basically there shouldn't be like a standard rule. I guess the only standard rule I think that's actually necessary at this point is every UHC needs to have like the closing border, and I think we need to stay with the closing border being as agreed upon before, and not like because somebody's bored that we have to move the border quicker. I guess like if we got people just standing around the same positions for 40 minutes, guess that's when we can move the border further in, but at like the border should move at a certain pace, and it should be what we have agreed upon beforehand. And I think I personally still think like 3 hours should be the time that we would be aiming at. I don't think the border closing in at like 50-50 by the 7th episode is a good idea. I'm definitely in for the long game. Like, if I just wanted a game that lasted an hour, it's like that's not UHC for me. UHC is the dynamic you build, the teamship, the friendships, the interesting team ups you have, the way you cave and stuff like that. I guess that's boring for some, but honestly, none of us really should be worried about that when it comes to views on YouTube, because none of us really have a following anyways. Just saying. But yeah. I definitely like I think people should definitely try their best to be a bit more aggressive, probably. Probably stop wasting time, but at the same time it can't be hard. It can be hard because you could be down caving for a long time, and you don't really feel like necessarily that time goes by that fast. I guess if you don't do anything, if you stand around fishing, the time might be long, but no, I don't mean anything by that. But yeah, like definitely, if people don't want to do anything aggressive, well, it will drag out, and it's kind of understandable, because if you want to win, there's a bigger chance you win if you wait until everybody else has killed each other. I was like wondering what the hell was that dropping down there. That was probably an iron golem. So yeah, that's I guess that's my ramble for today. So you got an episode in March. Hooray! I got pranked? Told I'm old? Told I have bad eyesight? I don't know. I'm gonna stay here at the Go Golden Club for now. So, well, thank you for watching. Leave comments or hate or whatever down below, or whatever you want. I don't really know. But yep. See you in another episode or video. Thank you for watching. Bye.